Hi there,
This
everyone.
is exclusive hot.
Yeah. Last time we discussed, we talked about my son Gabriel.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
how
That's
he
right.
acted out a little bit at the bus stop. So we started talking about that and discussing it more, and we were thinking about discipline. There's so many ways that you can discipline a child, and especially for our community, and that's the black community.
But
Often, I guess you would see, or back in the day, I think it's changed a lot now. People spanking their kids or whooping them like, oh, yeah, my mama used to do this and get the belt, get the what they say, the Hot Wheel track,
my mom
everything like horrible things,
Yeah.
basically,
Yeah.
child abuse, basically.
Did your mom just get the stick for you and tell you go get the stick for you? Like, go outside, baby, go pick that stick
That's
out.
a good
Now
old switch.
that's that old school.
That's a switch.
Hey, go outside, pick out a stick, baby, and then they beat you with the stick. Remember grandma, man? Grandma was bad. Grandma was bad. Your mom and grandma was bad back in the day. My mom ain't used to beat us that bad back in the day.
But why
My
you used to
mama
have
did,
the
though.
technique though?
Huh?
You used to have the technique.
What you mean the
That's what
technique?
though.
What that mean? Yeah.
First of all, if
The
me and my
technique?
sister had to go together, we'd be
Right.
up there plotting.
Right.
You gotta pick out the knife, the good switch.
But where did you come with that small one though? That small though. Yeah, go ahead.
You can't pick that one that's fresh and green, cause it's like a whip, like You gotta pick the old brittle joint that'll go bleep and just crumble apart. Ooh, you gotta get the old petrified wood,
You got the
so it ain't got the
strategy.
We used to be like testing it. Like that's sad when you got. All right, let me pick these leaves off. Whoop whoop. Nah, that got too
man.
much. So we used to have to figure that out and then bring it back and then.
Do you
go from
believe in
there.
that? Do you believe in just disciplining your kids?
So-
How you feel about that?
Of course, you have to discipline them, but I don't know if you need to do. What is
I mean,
it
you had
called?
that problem.
Corporal
I mean,
punishment.
that oh, babe, you gotta be nice to the kids. Your voice is too loud and this and that. And then when they do something, you come straight to me though. Hey,
No.
your son did this.
Jump
Or your
all
daughter
into
did.
it.
I'm just
Jump
saying.
all into it.
That's
And
I
speed
think
that whole
us
thing
males
up.
don't. Us males is more firm and more like, listen, son, you better do this, you better not do that, and just getting you focused. And because I think for me, the way I take it on with my son and the way I take it on with my daughter is just different. Of course, I cannot be rough and hard with my daughters. I know my son, it's a rough world out here. And if he don't got no nice grip to stand up as a young male, guess what? He gonna fail in life. So I gotta make sure that I'm firm. Like, listen, bro, this is how it is in real life.
So are you saying firm with your speech, or are you talking about whipping? What are you talking about?
Both. You know what I'm saying? I think overall, I stopped doing as much as whipping because I don't have to no more. You know what I'm saying? I feel like now I can say what's on my mind and he can understand. Because I gave a lot of butt whipping. You know what I'm saying? I put a lot of butt whippers in play. I ain't saying like don't call child up. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. But the discipline part, and I've seen that a lot of time now in the school system, they don't even want you to. You can't even touch a kid in the school system. You can't even do anything. They kind of, it's like, yo, like, listen, bring them back to class, turn them back around, call it a day. So I think you get more kids that's getting in more trouble than usual. And I think overall that'd be a problem right now.
I think you just need to balance it. And when I look at us and how we discipline our children, I honestly don't think we whip a lot. We don't.
Right.
There's some kids that get whipped every day or weekly. We go like months without having to whip our kids like we've gone. So I don't think that we ever really use it heavily. I would say this, as I've gotten older, or even when my kids were infants and I thought about this, I don't think that whipping is really, I don't think that's the best technique. Because even for my kids, when you get whipped, it's like it's over with. They're mad at you. You might get a response for that 10-minute period, but then it's not there. You ultimately always just have to talk to the child and tell them, this is why you're getting punished. This is what you need to do. This is why you shouldn't do this. And this is what you do to correct it going forward. So often you don't even really need whippings with that. You can do timeouts. That makes kids, like y'all say, people laugh at that. But that timeout be real for a child. They really be squealing and moving and going crazy. Taking away their electronics. just the
That
feeling
phone
of
stuff, yeah.
feeling
Definitely
like they
gotta
disappointed their
implement that.
parents.
Yeah, you got
That
it,
is
right.
big.
Yeah,
That is
definitely.
big in terms of
That's real.
shaping your children. They do not want to disappoint you, and they feel hurt when you feel hurt sometimes. Just sit down and talk to them and explain it to them. But I do think sometimes, yeah, you gotta tap that a little bit, like you gotta smack a little bit. But overall, I think mostly you don't really need whippings in general. And I think for you, your tone scares them more than anything. But when you said, "Oh, I would talk about your tone," I would talk about your tone in terms of like small things. If it's something petty, you don't need to go to 100. Like, just talk to them. Now, if it's something to go to 100, like they acting up in school, they're doing, yes, go there. But you used to be getting mad and teed off about like the smallest thing. And then that creates fear when they're just scared that dad's going to go off on the tiniest little thing. So I wanted to balance it so they're not in a fear state every time you walk in the door.
You know what?
So it's just like a balance of
I get the balance part. You know what? Because I think, and I guess as I'm growing now with my daughters, like I told you this weekend, like that was I didn't talk about it in the beginning, but that was a cheer thing. Like my daughter called me when I was out, and she was feeling a little sad or whatever. And because something happened in her classroom, her teacher on the bus ride or whatever it may be, but she gave me a call, you know what I'm saying? But at that moment, my reaction was like so excited, like, yo, she calling her dad instead of her mom. But to me, I felt like, yo, that was the opening point for me and her to connect, you know what I'm saying? So I couldn't be mean daddy, and I couldn't be the soft dad either. I had to be in between, but also I wanted her to share whatever her concerns was. And I felt good. She called me like, yo, she got an opinion from dad, not from her mom. I don't know if it's gonna always happen that way, but at the same time,
why do you always gotta be comparing us though?
I mean, I'm just saying.
That just make me.
Because I think overall,
he's always comparing us and competing. He competes with me without me even knowing, but I still win, guys. I still win. But anyway. But no, I get what you're saying, babe.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
No, I'm so happy
that
she confided in
good.
you and was
I thought that
like,
was
she
good.
called you
Yeah.
from school and was upset about something.
I thought that was a let me be great moment.
But I think that's where the part comes in with the
plug. Let me be great. The plug. Okay.
With the communication. I think if you with discipline, if you don't open up and connect with your kids and talk to them, some people just be smacking their kids upside the head and that's it.
Hi there, everyone.
Exclusive hot